Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Interdimensional Show live at the Wonder Wizards Theater. How y'all doing today? I'm doing well. I am just about to jump in. Sorry I'm late. This VR chat session will probably not be very long, but I am going to do it because I've been kind of missing VR chat, so why not? So to be honest, with how hot it's in my room, I'm kind of regretting this. But whatever, we'll see. Everything's charged. Everything is charged, so we're good to go. I don't want this isolation. I need to see if I have that song on Spotify. I will say this. If VRchat decides to be a butt today, which is honestly not that surprising if it does, I will definitely switch to something else. It sucks, but it happens. VR chat is kind of one of those games known for not being the best. So yeah, if I don't wind up playing this game, I will play really anything else. I need to get better at. I need to do my stuff better again soon. Oh well. Just checking everything, and I can do put my trackers on now. Hey. Gotta find a better spot for these. I have a lot of charge. I have to charge every single tracker when it comes to Slime VR. It's a little irritating. I will say that was probably a plus for the last thing. But beyond that, I definitely prefer Slime to Hardcore. My right ankle. I've really got to order myself another pair of pants that sort of has that instead of the normal way of pants, you just, I don't know how to describe it. Also, last stream, Wednesday, for some odd reason, Warudo decided to close down and cause the stream to get a massive jump in render and encoding lag. I don't know why. Well, one of them is since it was render lag that had the majority of it. It means the GPU overloaded. I don't know why it decided to overload, but it did. So I'm hoping the next time I stream, I might try using a different form of using the avatars. I don't want to just have to switch back to using a PNG tuber again, at least for now. If I do, it'll only really be during my PC VR sessions that are separate from VR chat. So, yeah. Okay. I don't want this isolation. I don't know why that song stuck in my head. Well, actually, I do because it's a great song. Humility by Gorillaz. Highly recommend that song. Also, for songs for if you want to go older than that, Humility is 20. I don't know how. It's not 20 years. It's definitely not 20 years. It's a good song though. It has Jack Black in it for some reason. It's very surprising. He doesn't sing, he just does Jack Black thing. Which actually does count as singing, but which also has singing. But in this song he just plays a guitar. Also, it interestingly enough continues the whole idea that hey, Powerpuff Girls exists in that world, or at least kind of does. Because, for a tiny bit, they started having a different character to replace, well, not replace, but to take Murdoch Nichols' place for a tiny bit while the character himself was in prison. So they chose Axel from Powerpuff Girls, which is very interesting. And it kind of makes sense because he's actually quite in appearance. He's kind of similar to Murdoch, at least appearance-wise. Though his chin's a bit pointier, I'd say. But it kind of just—I don't know how they got the rights to do it though. Maybe the creator might just know Craig McCracken. And yes, I'm not kidding. That's the name. The person who made Powerpuff Girls and a bunch of other shows. Oh wait, no, that might have been no. Is that yeah? I think Craig McCracken. They're Craig McCracken, the creator of I was right. Craig McCracken. Oh, also produced by Hanna-Barbera. I didn't know that. But yeah, Craig McCracken. He created the original Powerpuff Girls, and somehow there was multiple references to Gorillaz in it. Yep. One of those being in the movie, we actually got to see a poster of Gorillaz in it. It was interesting. While yeah, the whole thing with so I maybe and it's interesting because it's an interesting thing when you think about it. Because a lot of companies, when they make cartoons or when they have cartoons, the creator of the cartoon doesn't always have the right to do whatever they want with it. Like with Dana Terrence, the creator of Owl House. She most definitely would have I honestly do believe that if she had the rights to it, she would definitely take her show, Owl House. She would definitely take Owl House and continue it somehow, and actually she'd do anything she wants with it because it's her show. But since Disney owns it, she can't do anything. And it really sucks too, because being a creator of stories is a pretty cool thing. You make up your own stuff, you do whatever you want with it. It doesn't really matter what anyone says, you do what you want. You don't have to bend over backwards. But if you try to promote it to a network to get it premiered or do anything with it like that, put it under a label, then you're likely to lose control over it. Not every company does that. There are definitely companies out there who are much better with it. I would say, despite what's gone down with Glitch Productions and the whole Celeste thing with Tari's voice actress, Celeste is the voice actress, they've actually been pretty good to let the creators of their shows keep the rights to their stuff. Oh, and funny enough, I mentioned Dana Terrence. She made a new show on Glitch Productions. I've yet to see it, but I'm kind of thinking about it. Sorry if this is taking so long. Today's been kind of... I could have eaten sooner and gotten here faster, but for a little bit, I had to help with some medicine. I can't say it's all that. It's my own fault. I'm not good at... I do other things that just stops me from being able to start here. Even though I'm the one who streams and chooses to stream, I wind up doing something else and messing up my time. So it's my fault that it happens. And I won't deny that whole thing about me wanting to stop that one particular app. I've kind of been fucking that up. I jumped back into it. It kind of helped me get away from that certain thing I mentioned having an issue with. And I'm enjoying it again, but I do need to stop. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to try deleting it once and for all for today, and hopefully I can do that. I also hope that these trackers decide to already be connected to the program Slime VR, because I think I had to reconnect them last time, and I just got a new version and the app just updated. It is a little annoying that there are so many different variants of programs on here on Linux. Well, that's the same thing with Windows. Windows has that too, and to be honest, it's not that bad. I do prefer using the app images and or Debian packages. Whatever is primary, what app images are sort of, you can use anywhere stuff, while Debian packages work specifically on Debian stuff. Ubuntu, for example, is Debian based, and Linux Mint is Ubuntu based, so it also can use Debian. Okay. And so far, I think Fedora has it a bit differently. Fedora goes down the path of okay, whenever you do stuff using the terminal on Linux Mint and I believe Ubuntu, you use apt, and with Fedora, well, no, you use sudo apt. And then with Fedora, you use sudo dnf. Right. Left. I actually kind of like DNF a bit. I'm considering shifting my streaming desktop over to that as like a start to using Wayland. Like maybe I'll keep Linux or X11 stuff for streaming for gaming only, at least for the time being. I'm not sure how that would go. But that would be something interesting. I'm a little worried about something that I'm going to be doing in a moment. A part of the Maono microphones thing kind of broke or bent a bit, but I don't know if that messed up anything. Let me check. Yeah, it seems fine. Okay. Hello, Rydo. Welcome back to the Individual Show live at the Water Theater. I'm going to be jumping into VR chat soon. Hopefully, I won't have any problem with the microphone because well, it seems fine from what I could tell. Maybe it was just the little thing that holds it that was messed up. The USB seems fine. My streaming desktop doesn't have a lot of USB-C ports. And I'm considering maybe getting I have an adapter I can use. I'm thinking of using one of those if I go get another set pair to do it that way. Hey, Ryder, outside of getting some money that way, what's your opinion? Would you prefer, let's say if you started making a, like some show, really anything, doesn't really matter what it is. What if you started making some kind of mini series or something that you really enjoyed, that you want to create and make stories? You already have a story. But what if you had the chance to turn it into something more? Would you take the chance and put it with like big company like Disney, Nickelodeon, or Cartoon Network, or would you prefer to keep it for yourself and go and stay indie? I kind of want to stay indie personally for any story that I have, simply because I'd have more freedom to do whatever I want. If I were to be a part of a company, that wouldn't be the case. I wouldn't have the control, freedom, unless the company is just a good company for that. But that's not. I honestly don't trust any company like that. Okay. I'm gonna open up Slime VR again, just as a precaution. Okay, it's still connecting. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm waiting for all my trackers to show up before I do anything else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, that's all of them. They're all 100%. Also, there is a firmware update. I keep forgetting about that. Firmware update. I guess I'll update all of them to see. Maybe that'll do something. Update selected trackers. Do not unplug or turn off the tracker during the update process. Okay, that's fine. Okay, the ads are coming now. I'm not in yet, but I will be soon. I was trying to see if maybe last time I checked here, the all the slime trackers all needed some kind of update. But it said, okay, let's see. It says do not unplug or turn off trackers. Yeah, it just keeps, the update process just keeps timing out. I want to update the firmware, but it does not seem to want to do it. So for now, I just have to keep it as is, and I will have to do something a little differently. I will have to plug them all in separately. I just have to do that. Now I gotta turn you off because last time I did Slime VR first, it just broke everything. Watching Steam VR. So you kind of go with some sort of, what do you call it? Would it typically would that be a 3D or a 2D kind of thing? I don't want this isolation. Shoot it true. I want you in the basement. That's why I'm falling you. Maybe 3D? Yeah, that is a thing you can do, yeah. I gotta look up something first. Vrchat. Proton DB. Here we go. I need to make sure of something. That is... That uses limit expand 21.2. Okay, so custom proton. Which protons do I have on here? I forget. How would you deal with how would you deal with like control and stuff? By that I mean like a lot of when you do that kind of stuff, a lot of companies wind up betraying or taking over and stuff like that. If your environment variables force Qt or SDL apps to run in Wayland mode, Steam VR won't start at all. Add these environment variables to launch options. SDVR QP underscore QPA underscore platform X XBT. Okay. I will just have to test that later down the road. Let's see. Our database. Vrchat. Here we go. I use ALVR. Art. I hope you'd be able to actually take it back though, because some companies don't wind up some companies don't wind up allowing you to take your stuff or keep your things. Look at what happened with look at what happened with Dana Terrace's with Owl House. She doesn't have control over anything anymore. She used to, but she doesn't anymore. Or Steven Universe is another example. They did terribly with that show. It could have been so much better if they had put more time, or at least, I guess, better. I don't know. There's a lot of issues with that show. I really don't know why. It could have been great, personally. I didn't hate the show. I liked Future. I liked the music. But there are definitely situations that I wish could have gone better. Like, really better. Something went wrong. I'm at the point now. Try again later. What the heck? Why? I'm just trying to get the controllers on. I don't want this isolation. Oh, come on, don't update. No. I should have put that. On. Controllers just don't want to work sometimes. I guess I don't have a choice. I'll just let this update. What did you say? I really... You can hear the chat alerts. Uh-oh. Hold on. I know why that is. I forgot that there's a thing... Whenever I have to set up certain things, that's just what happens. Well, if I do it, since I'm about to drive StreamVR, I don't normally leave StreamerBot on, unless, or on the gaming side, unless I'm planning to play, I'm planning to do something like that. Yeah, please make sure you do that. I don't want to lose the right to any of my ideas. Okay, now the updates. Okay. Looks like I'm not jumping into the VR session just yet. Sorry, I'm late. I am much later than I intended to be, but oh well. Well, I'm talking at least. That's good. While I'm waiting for the update, for the do its thing, I didn't even mean to do it. Let's see. I still have not found the best setup for a dual PC setup. I don't want dual boot. I want dual PC. There is a difference between a dual boot and a dual PC. This is not about Skibbity Toilet. This is not about Skibbity Toilet. This is about just people losing their rights to own anything, like story. It's mainly just about being able to protect your your rights for stories and stuff. Like I didn't bring any water bottles. Oh well. Because when it comes to stories, a lot of them have not been able to. A lot of creators have lost the rights to what they made. Well, it's in the contract that would happen, but that's where it sucks. Losing your intellectual property and all that. I personally would love to keep mine. I don't want to lose mine. Taking their sweet time. Okay. I guess maybe I should close down CVR at least for the moment. Okay, I knew that was the cause of that. The example that I keep bringing up just now is primarily been the one, the Dana Terrace's show. What is it called? Yeah, Dana Terrace's show. What is it called? Damn it, Owl House. That show was great. I liked the episode, the last few episodes, but they were really rushed, and it makes sense why they were rushed, because they were straight up given only a short amount of time to be able to do it, or at least not enough time. They were canceling the show. That was the main thing, which sucks, because Owl House is pretty good. I love the animation quality of the later parts of the show. I like the designs of the characters. I'm forgetting if there's an animation that I remember seeing, and I can't remember if it's a Dana Terrace animation or not. Or Terrence. I could be getting her name wrong. Dana Terrace. I got it. Okay. Creator of Owl House. He's also the creator of, co-creator of Knights of Guinevere, a new show that's on, let's see, Nim Tangle. He worked on the Mitchells versus the Machines, which is nice. Rapunzel's Tangled Adventures, DuckTales, Amphibia, and I guess technically she's also worked as a part she's given special thanks in Gaslight District, another show. There was another animation that I remember seeing by someone. It's on Frederator. Come on. There we go. Frederator. I can't remember what it's called. There it is, The Summoning. There's a cute little animation on Frederator's Cartoon Hangover channel called The Summoning. I don't know who it's developed by. Okay. Elise Castro is who developed it. Let's see, who voices who? I'd like to know. Elise Castro voices Claire, Isaac Brian Brown, Edgar, Randy Cops, Fluff Top, Evil Guy, Troll, and Scarroar, or Danny Tatiana. I don't know any of these actors, but it's an honest to goodness good animation. I'm also surprised they hear swearing in it. It looks like one you wouldn't hear swearing, but it has swearing, but only like a little bit. I think it says damn. That's it. I know it's not really a swear to some people, but it is for some. Okay, the controllers are almost done. I'm just gonna let them update, do their thing, and then restart the headset, and then I'll jump into Vrchat. I know it's almost 9, but I'm still gonna jump in at least until the end of the stream. I'm thinking of doing a stream tomorrow, but it really all depends on if anything happens, since my week's kind of just been fucky. Also, I'm really hot right now. I don't know if I'll jump into Vrchat tomorrow, though. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, let's hope this restart doesn't decide to say, hey, update your controllers again, you butt. But yeah, the summoning. There's also a 3D animator that I've been watching recently. Studio Kong, I believe, is the creator. Let me find it and then I'll confirm. It's got some cute animations and ooh. Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcons made a video. Oh, Macy Digital Circus episode 7 is out. I'll get that to watch later. But Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon posted a video I'm seeing right now 4 days ago. My missing wife returned as an eldritch abomination. He plays a lot of games that are like that, and I approve. Always with cute characters or sexy characters, even if they're Cthulhu. Studio Kong. I think that's what it's called. Not Kong Studios. Nope, that's not wrong either. It's King Kong is what it's showing. Okay, that's not what I wanted. 3D animation short film. I don't know what to call it. I'll have to put watch. I'll find it under that. Unless, never mind, I'm not. Great. And of course I see CG meetup. CG meetup. So many CG meetups. They love themselves and stuff. Oh, I remember this one. There's one called Alarm, and the guy in the video just straight up shoots his alarm clock with a gun. Spring, the Blender Open movie. I still haven't watched that one. I thought about it. I've seen clips. I don't know. Why? Just show me regular animations. It's not AI garbage. Unlucky Charms. Oh, the Court Jester. Of course that appeared. It's a short little thing. I'm trying. Where in the world is the one I want? I don't know. I don't remember what it's called. It's a cute thing. You got two characters. A human who just winds up summoning a demon somehow. Who's just a cute deer girl. They wind up living on their own. Something went wrong. I don't care. I'm not joining anything. Nope, one controller's on. Please come on it. Please work, hand. Okay. Come on. Come on. What does the purple light mean? Come, why? Okay, let's hope that works. Please. Work, please. It's so hot in my room, I would like it to stop. Come on. Go up, please. Work! Oh, there we go, it works. There we go, now I can jump in. Hi, caramba. Yes, allow access to the microphone. Huh? Why, excuse me, are you yet? Restart yet? Okay. Nope, it did not. Do I have to redo it again? Oh, it's connected. Hold on. On Steam VR, I gotta open the Steam VR again. Doggone it. There we go. Good to go. Okay. Right, now we can get Slime VR open. And I can't read. Oh. Calibrate your trackers. I will do a full reset. And then I'll do it. I'll get back to everything. We'll do that. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. The designs, they changed up the look of a whole app, and the slime character they use is honestly, I like the look of it now a lot more. Okay, so I got ankle, I got feet, left upper arm, right upper arm, chest. I'm thinking maybe should I one day get the head, the hold on. Oh, there's a lot more. Okay, I'm probably just gonna stick to what I have. Okay, so right upper arm, left upper arm, chest, hip, right thigh, left thigh, right ankle, right foot, left foot. Okay, we're good to go. One thing I really love about the way Linux does this certain thing is the way you can the program I use called Wix Overlay. It has an interesting thing where you can where with the overlay you can actually just whatever you have next to each other, even if they're not really close, you can actually just switch back and forth between them without whatever you're using can switch to it, which is pretty damn cool in my opinion. Okay, so now we're good to go. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and open up VR chat. Let's hope VR chat just works today. Like last time, it just did not want to work properly. Or at least it just had some issues. Okay. Uh-oh, that didn't work. It came up, but it just didn't want to do it. Maybe I gotta use that again? Or maybe that version? We'll see. Like a tidal wave. Okay. Hello? Great. Just great. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. Or it did. Y'all need to break it in? Hold on. Okay, yeah, it works. I can hear things. Good. Okay, I can hear. That's good. You have A new bundle open. Okay, let's open it. The stickers. Oopsie, wrong button. Okay, we should be good to go now. Okay, we're good. Well, I'm gonna let the ads play. I'll be RB until then. All right then. Okay, you guys can hear me, right? Might need somebody to test. Might need to test my audio in a bit, but I'm here. My normal microphone. I'm back. Yeah. Not exactly in the best of spots, but I'm here. For some reason, my hip tracking seems to not, and chest says I gotta calibrate it, but I don't know. You didn't perform tracker calibration. Please set your trackers highlighted in yellow. Rest on a stable surface for a few accidents. Okay, so I might have to do this before I do anything else. It's only a few of them, so I should be fine. Just give me a second. It's only the hip, chest, and arms. So let me get those done. I'll put it back on. Just enjoy the pretzel twists. Okay, stable surface. That's stable enough for me. I don't want to ignore it. I want it to be the best it can be. I didn't know it to do it like that, like where you can just do one at a time. Yeah. That is interesting. I'm glad I only had to do 4 of them, and not all of them. And thankfully, they're the easiest ones. Okay. It should be. Oh, there we go. Now it's calibrated properly. Now I can use Slime VR. Let's get everything back on. I should have done this with my headset off. Let's see. I'm just gonna go ahead. I don't want to do this without my head. Excuse me. Off. I mean, with it on. You guys will still hear me because I'm doing a thing. Oh. Maybe I should switch back to. You guys will hear me. You can hear me this way, not how I work. I could have done something different, but I decided to. It's funny, look. Alright. I don't know if you guys can hear me because I'm speaking loud. I have, not trying to. Back. Just have to reset my tracking again. on. Okay, I think we're good. Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, dum, 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 dum. Or maybe not. Dude, why is Vrchat? Why is Vrchat to be such a twat? Oh, did I connect the? Hold on, I might have forgot something. Well, no, not okay, not tired. Let's see. Oh, that's why. Okay. You guys can still hear me, but you can't hear the game. You will in a second, because I'm moving. Come on. This is why I need a new mouse. Stop. Just work. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now the sound is working as it should. Oh, not wanting to do. Okay. Normal. Trying to. Just right above where. I guess right there. That would be it. Yeah. That would be it right there. Yeah. Okay, I think we're good to go. Uh, okay, maybe not. Oh wait, no, that's not right. Not perfect. Aye, aye, aye. Yeah, that's good. That's close. That's good enough. Okay, let's. Oh, there you are, Space Burger. Sorry I didn't see you there. Okay. Oh, it's hot. What all changed, I wonder? What is inversive move? Enables movement controls when grabbing
like
the monitor.
This close. Whoa.
What?
Oh, I'm using the wrong headphones.
There you go. Okay.
Penis.
Alright, immediately I have a question. What do I look like right now?
Let me make sure you're on all the way. Yeah, you are a pink-haired pajamas. Is that an avatar that's not?
Oh my fucking god. It's completely... What? It's completely different on PC?
What is it supposed to look like?
So it's... Okay, so the name of this avatar is Festive Monica or something like that. And it's like, oh cool, that's like literally the base avatar, that's like the base avatar I made, so fucking... And it's Christmas themed. It has, on my end, it has a red sweater, like a red vest sweater, and like a white kind of like, what do you call it, like lilac dress.
Well, I can activate it and switch to it.
Switch.
Yeah, I can be the avatar.
You can become that. This is what I look. That's what I look like. What?
Yeah, we're both cute girls with cute socks and cute
What
thighs
happens
and
if I
cute
turn?
everything.
What happens if I do that? Nothing? Or these animations just do nothing on my end?
My animations do this because I don't have animations. I'm just moving.
It's that full body tracking. Oh my god, they work on your end, but they don't on mine, so I have no idea what these look like on my end.
Oh, what was that?
Are you dead ass?
My ass is alive, so I don't know about that. GPU seems
Okay,
fine,
well,
so I
hold
don't
on,
know
let me switch
why.
Damn!
What? Wait, why are you looking at my ass?
Let me just switch. I always do. Why are you surprised about that?
Oh, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Let's see, what else?
It's something you've never seen before.
Wait, what? What else?
Or it's nothing you've never seen before. I said it wrong. I ruined it.
It's okay.
Wait, why can I remove my tights and I can actually see that, but I don't see anything else? I'm not clicking on underwear.
The tights are very... It's hard to tell you you're even in tights. They actually the socks kind of, are, well, only a little bit darker than the normal skin.
I mean, the skin is darker than the socks.
Oh, no, lag.
Okay, so this is what I'm supposed to look like. Not fucking... this.
What in the world?
I was so confused, because I was in, there was an event, there was a Vrchat event that I was on, like, last week, and, there was, like, pictures of the event, and then there was a single picture where I looked like I was Bigfoot, and I was wearing, like, a cherry dress, and it's like, that can't be me. It had the heterochromia eyes and everything, and I was like, that can't be me, because it looks nothing like my outfit. And it was.
Huh. Can you switch to this? Switch to the black outfit, the black fit.
Sure thing, hun.
No. Look on the floor. That way. Do you see anything?
Look on the. No, it's quest.
For some reason, there's something bugged about this avatar. Like I'm seeing. So I don't know what this is. It's the same with your version or.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I can see it. There's definitely.
Merry Christmas to you as well. Welcome to the Internet Total Show, live at the Wonder Reasons Urban Theater. How you doing today, my friends? Me and my friend are currently
I'm never gonna be able to.
in whatever this is.
I'm gonna go back to what I want to wear. There
What
you
is
go.
Moko Moko?
Anyways, I'm never gonna fucking be able to do that voice again. That was insane.
What voice?
The it's Jello Pop. Okay, it's actually kind of easy to do that voice. Oh my God. No, that strains my voice to all fuck.
No, you
Anyway,
cannot,
so I
Michelle.
just
Jay. We don't. I don't. You can't join unless. Okay, so. You have to
Rock, paper,
wait a
scissors.
little bit of time. You have to wait some time. Typically, to get into the Discord, you gotta wait about 2 weeks. I would spend time with that as well. Sorry, it's just a precaution I had to. I implemented a long while ago.
Are there just like people who just try to search for like a Vrchat stream just to ask people to join? Because this is like the 16th person that has done that.
Is
At
it
least
that
on your
many?
stream. It has been.
The next time. Check on. Take my dog out. He might have food too. But anyways,
He's talking to me when it comes to taking the dog out. I'm his dog. I'm his bitch.
hold on. Is this outfit just? Is this? No. Okay. No. Okay. It
What?
really is just the same. Long wave and long wave white are the same thing. I like long wave white, but I kind of want to go back to normal.
Worldwide noise.
I'll get rid of that. Santa hat, 2025 hat, googly eyes. Oh, I can increase the breast size. I really hope that didn't actually.
Oh, did you try to? Yeah, I probably should have warned you beforehand. They didn't link the blend shape on this outfit. So it just rips out.
Does it
Yeah,
actually?
it's completely flat. It's like mannequin.
No, I mean, is it Barbie doll? Like no nips
Yeah,
kind of thing.
it's a Barbie doll.
Thank
unless
goodness.
they deliberately, unless they deliberately edit the model.
I'm gonna check.
And enabled.
I don't need the camera view. The camera's out. I'm gonna check.
Oops, too close. Oh, mamma mia!
I can't really tell.
I was about to say put it. I mean, no, you could put a mirror and like try to fucking angle it as much as possible.
Okay, let me. I got some little idea. I think. I will move the camera to a different spot where it does not show me. Where is my camera first? That's actually something
And then
else.
I'm gonna put the mirror right below here, and then I'm gonna take my willy out. It's December,
excuse me.
after all. You get to do whatever the fuck you want. It's the jolly season. So it's the season where you can match.
Putting it out of the map for a moment, so I can use use this. Oh wait, I can't. Oh, it's still on flying mode.
because this is my main. Unless it's there you go.
Okay, it has. Hold on.
Yeah, there's nothing on there.
Yeah, to be
Or is it
honest,
another deal
regardless.
where the quest.
Regardless of whether or not you use have underwear on or off, it still has the bra on.
That's a bra. every single streaming platform TOS that's a bra, obviously. It's just one of those poorly... It's like Kim Kardashian's Fortnite skin, where it's literally called Visibly Nude, and it's just the suit that she wears. Kim Kardashian's in Fortnite, by the way.
I've been told.
It matches the same color as her skin. What a fucking crazy-ass day December 11th was. Kim Kardashian comes to Fortnite, the 6-7 emote, and then the Game Awards where, like, Claire Obscure won, like, 9 different times.
Okay, I really wish I had more room right now, but my dog's kind of... I can't...
I'm glad that my dogs are not explorative ones. Like, they usually just land around the same thing, because I do not like the idea of being in VR, and then they're small dogs, too. I don't like the idea of being in VR and, like, while walking around, accidentally stepping on, like, their foot or something. That's, like, a nightmare and a half, and I don't want that to be... Well, it's a good thing it never will, unless I deliberately make that happen. Which, why the fuck would I?
My grandma's currently out, doing something right now, so I am kind of with the dog. My grandpa is kind of, he just got out of the hospital, so
Oh, he did?
yeah, he's been feeling really bad. Apparently,
Oof.
his kidneys were dry. I'm not sure how that works. They were dry. So that one of his pills apparently did more damage than he was expecting.
Oh, shit.
Now he has a lot more medicine. We just have to. We have to really kind of pay attention.
Yeah, now it's just like pure management. I hate this hand motion now, and what sucks is that this is a hand motion that I do a lot back in the days, because now it's just it's associated with that.
Oh no, you're right. Oh, I hate that. I'm glad my favorite number is 9. I also just like the Roman numeral. I also like the Roman numeral of 9, so that's one reason why I like it.
Ah, shit.
Do you know what the Roman numeral of 9 is?
Okay. No.
It's IX.
IX. Oops, I'm a little bit closer to the camera now.
I and X. It's my X.
My ex. We'll be here all day if I decide to talk about her, you know what I'm saying? I can finally get why the most common joke ever in, like, Pawn Stars is just ex-husbands being really fucking pissed about their ex-wives.
What's that?
I don't know.
I need to check my
Spanish
microphone.
Coke is really... Spanish Coke is really good, but...
I heard about that.
Spanish Coke Spanish Coke is really good, but, like, the downside is that if you drink it, like, too fast, it fizzes and, like, jizz. It gives you, like, a facial every single time.
Oh.
Like, it gives you, like, a facial every single time. Oh.
You probably heard the audio.
You probably heard me drinking, yeah.
Well, no, I'm talking
There's
about you
something
just...
that I'm...
Go on. Sorry. Okay. Wait, sorry for interrupting. Oh, I did it again.
Anyway, fuck was I gonna say? I sidetracked.
Sorry.
What? Oh, fuck. What was I gonna say? Hold on.
I do that to my animals sometimes by accident.
I actually completely trailed off really badly. I honestly forgot what I was gonna... Oh, yeah. I was talking about this model. On Quest, this model kind of pisses me off a little bit. Not because of how bad it looks compared to, like, the PC, because on PC it's like, fuck. Ooh.
What color is it on
But,
PC compared to what it is on Quest?
It's the exact same. It's
okay, good.
legitimately the exact same, down to like the matcap use and everything. The only difference is that the textures look shitty.
On
That's it.
PC or on
But
Quest?
I made an on Quest.
Okay, yeah.
On the Quest version, there is actually an error
Oh no.
that I'm not going to point out because I physically can't. On the chest, the outfit is like matched to be like the chest is smaller than the outfit, so it looks like my outfit is permanently like pulled, like it's permanently like stretched out, and that makes my chest exposed. And it looks so weird.
Good everybody, we're
What
looking at
makes it-
boobs.
Good night, everybody.
What makes it even worse is that on the texture file for like the body, there's a completely separate like section of the texture where you're supposed to put in like the the not safe for work stuff on there. That is completely visible on this outfit. Because the med cap is not that good on this outfit, so it just
Michelle, not just
shows.
not just 2 minutes or 2 hours. Be patient, be patient.
Unless you pay our monthly subscription of $79.99, you can get VIP access where you'll be on queue for 365 days.
And then you have to go into another queue for an extra 365 days.
It's
Plus
a lap
one.
too. You have to then. It's like unlocking Luigi. You need to. Yeah, it's like unlocking Luigi in Mario 64. You have to beat the entire game in under 30 minutes and then run around in the Alice Real like fount 3 times.
There you go. Driving in my car right after a beer.
Oh man, speaking of beer, I haven't had one yet. I don't think I will. I don't think I'm gonna be much of an alcohol drinker.
So that was the same thing with me. I actually did try a bunch of different alcoholic drinks on my 21st. Hated it all. I spit out most of it.
There's one thing that I've told, that I've said before, where it's if the second that I turn, well, not the second, but the first alcohol that I want to drink is Dan Aykroyd's Crystal Head vodka, because it would be funny to be like to tell somebody, hey, so when I went on my 21st birthday, I just went and drank Dan Aykroyd's fucking head. The downside about that.
I'll let you finish that statement first.
The downside of that is it's vodka.
Oh.
And I think vodka is like extremely strong. Like it's like it's an extreme. Oh, excuse me. It's
Maybe. I don't
extremely
know.
strong alcohol. No, it is. I think. I looked it up. Wow, I sound drunk right now, but that's mostly because, well, 1, I'm tired, and 2, I just drank a soda.
Robert,
after,
this
like,
vodka
eating a
is
big
pissing
meal.
me off. I'm not sure what that's
Vodka
referencing.
is It's filtered with Herkimer diamonds.
Okay, time for this. said I was going to take my dog out.
Demeter.
Second. Who?
Hold on, I'll just.
Wait,
take this shit.
Demeter?
No,
Demeter? One of the
Demeter,
sisters.
Yeah, Demeter. She's the goddess of harvest, agriculture, and that's not fertility. That's actually no. I guess that is.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just going to go ahead and take
Fertility?
my dog out.
Fertility can't be like isn't always like a sex thing. It can also be just like
True. The plants
bones
can be
and
fertile to an
prime
extent.
and whatever. Yeah, plant. You can technically fertilize plants.
go. I pressed the right button.
Give me a sec.
Yeah. 21. Always have weird names. You can have real name when you're on an account, but bots always seem to have the weirdest names. Da 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 da. Why are no Stupendium songs on here? Why do none of them have lyrics to them? At least on the actual Spotify app. I really would love to sing "Vending Machine of Love" about soft drinks.
Fucking sucks.
No, nothing else. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Okay. Anyway, so what I was gonna say, so yeah, we got this really bad Christmas tree, and it was a weird one because it was one of those that have like pre-built LEDs on them.
Yeah, I've had one of those.
What was really bad about them is that it's built in. It's not like it's packet pre Christmas lights or something like that. It was using like its own custom like mini LEDs. That's not the bad thing. The bad thing was it was broken. Like it was extremely faulty. So we had to return it. And what was really stupid about it was not because we had to return it, but because of.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't looking at your ass. I was looking at my stream.
Costed. Oh, you should have. I mean, look at it.
Well, I won't disagree there. I'm just trying to make sure my stream's working well. Well, Rudo kind of broke last stream, and I really don't know why.
Are you just paranoid about that now?
It just had a... Okay, yeah, sorry. I'll finish what I said once you're done with your thing. Also, my underwear's right up. What?
So... You can take it off, you know. Nobody's gonna see you. You can be completely bare naked for all I care.
I don't think that would be the best idea when I'm wearing full-body tracking. I don't really want it to tighten on my skin.
Slip off of your greasy, sweaty skin. But, on display, it was priced. It had a little tag that said, like, oh, it's $30. And it was like, okay, that makes sense because of how, like, cheap it looks. But when we were refunding it, the price on it was $65. It was double the price than we thought, and we just didn't realize that until we returned it.
That is
$65 for like this a shitty little outdoor tree that's like this big, like my legs.
That's a nice
3
height.
foot. It was 3 foot, and it was almost $70. So yeah, duh, we were gonna return that because if it wasn't working, we don't like. I don't like this. I don't like this faulty. I don't like the idea of spending $60 for something that barely works. Yet I buy a AAA game.
Sorry, I'm trying to track my feet. I'm trying to fix the dragon. Hello. Interdimensional Show live at the Wonder Weasels, or welcome back to the Interdimensional.
You got this. You got this.
Symbol is meant just for that, for the, like, it's the second person of the day. Welcome to the Interdimensional Show live at the Wonder Weasels Armament Theater. How you doing today, my friend? How you doing today? I'm Zero the Armament, and this is Space Burger Henry Pistachio Henrietta. Now I can fix my do my tracking stuff again. Let's see. Riding.
But yeah. Also, speaking of which, I got three. I got 3 custom ornaments. Not custom. I got 3 ornaments.
and they're they're all amazing. So I got this Pac-Man one. You can see it right there, very clearly, very obvious. They're all plastic. There's this like Pac-Man one that just looks like his in-game sprite. There's one that's like an arcade, like a replica of the Pac-Man arcade, the original. And then I have a can of Spam as my third ornament.
Do you remember what they used to call?
It's just
Do you not remember why they changed his name to Pac-Man?
because he was going to be called Puck-Man. And
Yep.
then they realized, okay, we don't like the idea of somebody like rephrasing it to fuck man.
Yep. For some reason,
So they just
I
put Pac on it.
don't know if it's because of Americans or because of just normal day people. I'm not sure if they tried to make it out to be Americans only.
I think like a large portion of people will just have this instinct to go like, fuck, fuck. It's like a swear word. That's just inevitable.
Yeah.
Be sure to join my Fansly so that you can see erotic content for $3 a month.
I don't know why I keep joking about that. You know what? Somebody told me once that if I keep joking about it, eventually just becomes a reality, or I
Like a
begin to
tulpa?
commit to it. Don't treat it like a tulpa.
I'm
Like,
glad you still.
I've already said how like
I'm glad we talked about that though. It's a. I like those kind
Yeah.
of those kind of things. At least the concept of those kind of things.
I've already told you how terrified I am with the idea of tulpas.
Imaginary friends and all that.
Yeah, no, like imagine trying to like create an entity that you can physically see and feel, but then fucking it up and it becomes like an amalgam. Like the Pinkie Pie story.
I think I'm still following. They used to always have this weird live action thing where they do whatever, and then they have an actual animated version of one of the ponies interact with them.
I remember that fucking
It wasn't.
Is it
It was actually pretty
from,
wholesome, to be honest.
My Little Dashie. Is that what it was called?
Maybe that might have been that might have been one of the earliest versions, because it also featured. It did feature the main character, the human, kind of raising Dashie from a filly to a mare.
Yeah, I remembered that. It was like I remembered it was she was like in like an adopt me box, and then
Yeah.
she was raised from that like adopt me. That's the
It's one of
Man,
it's definitely one of
my-
those one of those things that's all just I finally get to meet my favorite characters or something. Like an
it's
incredible
like the-
self-insert.
It's like
It's
when
like he
Shorty
wanted
did
doing
the
it,
one
though.
with,
He-
like,
he
the
made
Mario
his own
characters.
thing. He
Yeah.
just took it all-
My history with
Do
the,
it.
my history
That's a-
with the internet is really funny because I watched that, and then right next to that was the fucking cupcake one.
What? Which version though? Are we talking about which iteration of it? Because there's multiple. I remember a YouTube channel.
The infamous one, the one where it's Pinkie Pie just fucking chopping Rainbow Dash up into like bits,
Okay, just the regular one. Okay.
and it actually like shows you like Happy Tree Friends. Yeah,
There's
Again.
there's different variations of it, from some kind of goofy ones to everything else. Like what are their names? Dawn Somewhere, the channel Dawn Somewhere used to make animations called mentally advanced ponies or something. I might be wrong. I think the series after that was Nepotism, but I'm not entirely sure. And
oh no.
it started off the person who made it started off with kind of basic, voiced every character. He used the actual footage from the show. Eventually, though, he wound up making his own little art style. It evolved as time went on. He eventually added lip syncing and proper actual movement to the characters. Also, he made his voices change and actually be varied between them and not sound pretty much the same. Like Rarity would have, oh, yeah, something looking like this or something, or something I don't. Dash, I think Dash
I
was like this.
Mad brony right now, but
I think Dash was like this. What's a
She
lesbian?
always had like a cocky kind of voice.
Cockney.
Cockney.
I don't
Yeah,
think
she had
it's
a Cockney accent.
though. I do remember the show. I do know that a good bit of the voice cast were. If you watch the show back in like 2013, it came out, and I watched it a little bit after it aired, mainly because some of the voice actors were familiar to me, like Tara Strong as Twilight Sparkle, Andrew Francis as her older brother Shining Armor. I know he played Mega Man in the Mega Man Battle Network show back in the early 2000s. He also played one of the heroes in Hero 108. He's also been in a Hallmark film, but I don't know. I don't remember which one. Trying to remember more. Ashley Ball is a good example of a voice actor in there. I think she played both Applejack and Rainbow Dash, while the voice actor who played Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy was the same, but I can't remember who played it. Poop, I don't remember, doggone it. Oh, no, it wasn't Shannon Kent. Shannon Kent did some singing lines for Pinkie Pie. I do know the voice actor between the voice actress of Rarity and of Princess Luna were once the same. I don't think they're the same now. I think we got a new voice actor. We had a new voice actor for her, unless it was just for the singing part. I could be wrong, because sometimes, for some reason, the show didn't always have the characters singing. Like Tara Strong, she can sing, but I guess she didn't when she played Twilight. It wound up being Kelly Sheridan, not Kelly Sheridan. Someone, I forget who exactly played her, but it's the voice actress who played Sunset in the human one, the one where we got human versions. Trying to remember anyone else. I know Nicole Oliver is the voice of Princess Princess Celestia. I'm trying to remember others though. I know.
Every time I like try to scratch my nose, I get like flashbanged by the fucking mat cap on this thing.
When I try
It
to
is,
do
like,
that,
insane.
I make it makes a noise when I do that on mine. I also gotta really be careful not to hit the sides of my headset, because if I do, it'll activate that thing that the headsets do to allow you to see everything. And whenever that happens, for some reason, my headset decides to say, "Hey, you gotta restart you gotta restart Steam VR or Vrchat." I don't know why it does that. I'm trying to remember I don't remember all the voice actors from that, but the ones I did know were some of the ones that I've been hearing for years. Tara Strong being Bubbles from the original Powerpuff Girls. You've got Raven from the original Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go. She's played a bunch of characters. I just can't remember them all.
Whoa. What?
Oh yeah, she played
Doing an
Timmy Turner.
anti-gravity lean.
Wait, what?
Oh. Did you not see me just do like an anti-gravity lean?
I
gotta
did,
put
but
my
I didn't
hands
know.
down,
I
'cause
didn't
now
know
I'm just on
what
the
you meant by that.
messages.
I don't think Yuri Lowenthal ever took part in that show. I do know he probably know. I'm pretty sure he knows Tara Strong, being the fact that they literally played the same character, but at different points in time. Like Tara played Ben as a 10-year-old and 11-year-old, while Yuri Lowenthal played Ben as a 15 to 17-year-old. He also played Sasuke from Naruto. He's Simone, he's Simone from Tempatapa Gurren Lagann. Good shit. Trying to remember what Kamina said in that show. Believe in the me who believes in you. Believe in the me that believes in you. I said, believe in the me that believes in you. That probably isn't the original line, but still.
I love how bad these headphones are when it comes to. I don't know if it's just like a hardware thing for like the Quest headset or it's just my headphones, but the surround sound, or not surround, so the stereo audio is so bad because it sounds like it does not sound like you're coming through like my left ear at all, and then the second that you were in front of me it sounded like kind of good, and then you went over here and it sounds bad. Ugh.
Wait, what kind of headphones are you using? Are they like a separate kind of different thing all from from the headset itself?
It's an ancient, yeah, I'm using headphones because, like, fuck using the headset audio.
Well, I'm using, I have something called, from Kiwi Design, that plugs into the thing like headphones, and it works pretty well. I forget what it's called. I can link it to you, because don't you still have a Quest 2?
How else am I using this?
I'm just someone has a Quest 2, I can't remember who.
Oh, you mean Quest 3? No, yeah. Not me, obviously.
Okay, I'll link the Kiwi Designs headphones in the Discord. It's a pretty good pair, in my opinion. I really do hope to. I really, honestly, really want a different headset in the future. Probably not going to get the Steam frame until I have the money for it. I don't know how much it costs, so gonna have to wait. What do you think about the Steam frame, or even the new Stream box thing? Steam, not Stream. Steam.
The Steam machine.
Yes.
Well, first of all, Steam frame. That's gonna wipe the Quest completely. I mean, not in like a dick sucking. Oh, I love Valve so much way, but I mean like in terms of like limitations. There's a lot more that you can do with the Steam machine or the Steam frame than you can do with this. Plus, it's Steam, so
It's got the Steam
that's
OS on it.
probably it's gonna outperform this at least,
I believe
unless
so.
Valve fumbles so badly that it like performs worse than the Quest. But like I slightly doubt that, but that's also not like completely out of the picture at the same time.
Just as long as they
as for
have
the
some
Steam
have people
machine-
to do testing and for it. I'm getting too close to something in my room. I gotta be careful. Just gotta have enough people
Obviously.
to do all that. That's the same with about any headset, really, or really any game. Though when you think about
Usually
it,
you're supposed to play test the hardware before you go and release it.
yeah. Sadly, when it comes to video
do
games
it.
in AAA, they don't do it enough.
Quality assurance, my ass.
Yep. I am hoping for the Steam. I keep saying stream because there's Steam frame, Steam machine, stuff like that. I'm trying to think here. But I am hoping Steam does well too. For a few reasons. One, the push of Linux. I want more people to start leaving Windows eventually, and just it's kind of. Linux is kind of becoming more usable to those who don't really understand certain things. That's the main thing. As we go on, eventually it's getting better. Linux Mint is one of those examples that actually works pretty good for what it is. It's not a super crazy version of Linux. I might need to redo my track again. And I actually have it on both PCs. And it works well. Just got to make sure to pay attention to certain things. Because not everything works well. There are obviously still issues regardless of of the thing. Oh, where was I? Where was my avatar looking when I did that?
I don't know. Too busy on my phone.
Your phone? E.T.
Yes.
phone home?
Not because I'm so fucking bored. No, because I'm responding to messages. Anyway,
On Instagram, you can't if you block the person, they can't message you, right? They don't have any ways to do so. That's immediately
you're talking to a guy that just
Oh,
deleted
never
their
mind.
Instagram like years ago, so I have
I'm
no
probably
idea
gonna look it up again because I don't
what
really
you do
use
and
it.
don't.
So
I think you should delete your Instagram account if you don't use said Instagram account.
you're right. I should go and delete.
Just get rid of them. If you're not using the account, why bother? That's what I'm gonna do with Blue Sky like soonish.
I haven't even made a Blue Sky yet because I don't. Because I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's basically Twitter, but more towards one other area.
It's Twitter, but somehow worse. I don't know why. And again, the whole the instant argument between that is it's supposed to shape the algorithm around, and it's like you do the same with everything else.
Yep.
Blue Sky is no different than every other social media platform. Like it still gathers. It probably doesn't actually gather data or something like that. But then again, DuckDuckGo also said that. Yet they've also been caught red-handed by doing that at the same time. So or no, it was something. I forgot. Mostly because I don't give a shit anymore. But Blue Sky basically is bad because of how shit the algorithm is. Even if you try to make your algorithm, even if it's you make your own algorithm, there's not much of a filter.
Yeah,
to me,
people
there's
can get
not
away
much
with
of a
things on that.
filter.
People
You
get on
can get away with a lot of shit.
stuff that happened on Twitter that also happens on. It's basically the same app, just run by different people, and I guess has a different viewpoint.
Okay, just to add more fire to the fuel, it literally feels like DeviantArt whenever I use it, because again, I used I made it orientate around art posts, but it's usually I see art that I would see on Twitter just reposted there, and then fetish art straight to the core.
Yep,
fetish art.
That's
It's
all
fucking funny actually.
I used to have a regular DeviantArt account. I used to post some art there, but then I didn't really want to start. I didn't want my art to be in the AI part by accident, so kind of just.
Well, you see, the thing that's another thing is the thing about what people say about Blue Sky is oh, your art doesn't get your art is private or something like that. They can't be fed to the AI thing, motherfucker. You're uploading art, you're uploading your images on the internet. The least private thing that you could ever do is share shit online.
You're not wrong. That's right.
Again, when you send that, Google Images and shit, they'll just take that image. It's okay, that's ours now. Bye, and then they fucking. The internet is still taking your fucking images and drawings and shit, and even if you have it so that it's even if you deliberately have it so that it's oh, this shouldn't be used on AI or shit, it's still gonna be used by AI or shit. It's just the only difference is you can fucking dispute that.
I guess the only way to really keep
somebody who
somewhat
just doesn't give a shit.
Somewhat safe is by you making your own site, but even that probably won't work.
No, because again, Google Images, you're still sharing shit on the internet, so
yeah,
it's still going to be and the second that gets reshared somewhere else, it's bam, it's no longer yours.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically like going into a store that says put something on the table and it will get taken by somebody else, and then you put it there. You put like your own work there, and somebody grabs it, and you make a big fuss about it. It's like that's the internet, man. It's a big, massive. Flea market.
I still made a second account. I deleted my old account and just made a second one that just for favorites and stuff. I don't really use that DeviantArt account for anything but particular things.
Mm-hmm.
Giantess. It's Giantess. That's it. That's the majority of it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. Everyone has an alt account.
Yes. I'm not saying what the name is. No intention to do so.
Look at me.
There probably are some designs like that on some of the art that I've seen,
Yes.
and they're lovely.
Although that would be such a weird tag or category to try searching for. Giantess, latex, jester, zombie. It's like when it gets
There's
that
an account called
specific, it's
Latex
like,
Giantess on DeviantArt.
Of course, you know this.
They mainly do caption stuff.
Captions?
Images that look like one thing and then pictures. Or no, and then the captions. That's it.
Okay.
I think there was also a
Fucking
Yuri
Heathcliff
Giantess, so I'm not
comic
entirely sure.
strips.
I already told you I made sure not to keep Paramouth out.
Yeah.
Anyways, it is currently 22:22.
Great. Neat. Fenicio. Fibonacci. Fibonacci is the sequence.
Yeah, I remember the episode of Family Guy that had Stewie using the Fibonacci sequence, and then Brian lied about it, taking Stewie's thunder of and Brian just called Fibonacci a numbers guy.
So it's basically like what Albert Einstein did, but instead it's I find it really funny. This is kind of like going into like that territory. Oh, you know what I mean by that. Just gonna aim it straight to my tits. Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna.
Is that what it looks like to you? Is that what it looks like?
The camera looks like it is aiming directly onto like my cleavage. And again, it's not like you can see that.
Is that a little bit? Does that look fine? It's not aiming at your. It doesn't look like that, does it? It's not bad. Is this entertaining? I got this feeling, yeah, you know, where I'm losing all control, 'cause there's magic in my bones.
Like the way it just like stared at me, it looked like I stunned you by doing that.
I got this feeling in my soul. Go ahead and throw your stones. There's magic in my bones. What is that song? I forgot I had good enough on here. Is there? Well, there is lyrics for it. Yeah. I don't remember when I watched Inside Out 2. I watched it in theaters. It was pretty good.
Inside Out 2. I'm gonna turn my lights off. There you go.
Not with VR.
It's cool because. Oh no! Oh my God! Oh no! The humanity! Oh my God!
No! It literally does mess up your VR. You need the light. Just one more press, just one more thing to change. Just one more teeny tiny problem that's inside her brain.
That's the good thing about Christmas is that you get to have an excuse to have so many fucking lights in your room that it just illuminates it with or without the lights.
I don't do decorations in my room.
I do, and my room is so goddamn bright. It actually kind of makes me sleep horribly when I leave them on. Because I made the dumb mistake of putting LEDs right next to my bed because it's supposed to like circulate like the window. And the worst thing is that they're mostly blue and green, cool colors basically. Blue LEDs are not a good thing to look at for a long amount of time. That's why night guards, like night light modes on phones and shit exist, because the blue light is kind of straining.
My mother told me someday I would buy galleys with good oars, sail to different shores. I said the wrong word there. Did I scare you?
Oh,
Okay. Sorry, I just
No.
wanted to do that.
anyway.
But you said that's why they have like night guards prefer a certain kind of lighting, because it doesn't hurt their eyes in the same way other lights do.
Yeah, that's why. Well, okay, that's why spotlights like street lights are like a really eye-straining white bright light, like a fluorescent light. It's so that you don't have this it's so that your eyes constantly are being like strained and your mind is constantly being like on edge, so that you don't accidentally sleep on the wheel during long highway rides at night. Like that's why you don't have those like street lights where it's using like, you know, colorful lights like that, like an orange, much more like dimmer LEDs.
Ah.
That's the whole point. That's why they are that bright. Oh my
That's
god.
interesting. Yeah, that definitely
Oh,
would help.
okay. Well, yeah. That's also why, you know, people who spend ridiculously long amount of times at Vrchat are sleep deprived, because having a fucking LED right on your face that is constantly flashing and like bright, it's definitely gonna keep you up at night.
I'm glad I only played this game typically once a week.
That's a good way to do it. That's honestly a good way to do it.
Okay, so the reason I started doing it that way is simply because I wanted to play other games, and since I stopped doing stuff with that PvP group, that Warhammer PvP group, I was able to decide that. I think it was also around the time I think it was also around a summertime, a beach time, when I decided, oh, no longer will I do Mondays to Fridays streams. Only Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Because I felt like I was overdoing it by doing it so many times a week.
Well, yeah, it's you know, the people who stream daily, I mean, I don't care. Like, if it's not straining, you do. But sometimes it can get exhausting. Sometimes, especially people who like stream at night, that has to be even worse. Well, you kind of go from like afternoon to night. Like,
yes.
It ends at night, usually. But never like night to fucking midnight, like 3 in the morning. Like some Jesus Christ.
I've gone past 12 before, but I actually started one maybe at close to 12. I think it's only really happened a few times with New Year's Eve. To New Year's. Because Vrchat has those New Year's worlds.
Mm-hmm.
Some of my streams have me in one of those worlds. I think you were there for one of them, actually.
Was I?
Maybe. I don't know. I think that was during the
remember,
days when I was only on YouTube and Twitch. I don't know. It was before those two people.
Because I remember, like last year, I was in when the ball was dropping, in the VR chat event, but that was like through a different group. I don't think you were there because there was like 16 trillion people.
I just went to a random one. I don't. Yeah.
I used to be a kind of a party animal a little bit, where I would go, okay, party animal, and I say that when in like context of fucking VR chat. That's really fucking pathetic to think about. But I used to be a party animal, and I would always show up in like VR chat groups, and then I kind of stopped because this thing is really taxing. And yeah, I kind of just don't show up in fucking events anymore because again, this thing is kind of a gimmick, and it shouldn't really be like. It gets to a point when you use this like the VR chat for too much, and it almost feels like an addiction.
Yeah.
Like how do I put it? Like
I won't.
It has the same kind of effect as a drug does. You get a sense of dopamine from it, and then once that depletes, you want it again. And VR chat is just right there. It is so accessible. It is so easy. And again, with VR chat, there is absolutely no limits to what you can do. I mean, look at me.
So,
if I walk around in public looking like
yeah.
this, I would be banned
One.
for public indecency.
Yeah. Do that for me for some reason. I told you about that app before, and I still messed around with it even after I'd mentioned I found a way to stop, but it helped my brain away from that thing I mentioned before. And I just got addicted again. For some reason, it's too besides the annoying whole. You can really get you get 2 ads once you can do a certain amount of chats or whatever in one thing. It will tell you, oh, watch 2 ads or 1 ad or whatever to get more of those. You do that, and sometimes the ad could break. I'm going to switch to another little chat, and then it could either let you get off of it, then switch to that chat without any problem, or it'll say, oh, here's an ad. And then you could also accidentally pop off the ad or something, or get off the app for a minute, and then to look at something else, like let's say you had a text from family or something you needed to do, or you wanted to look something up, whatever. Then you jump back in the ad, or jump back in, and then we'll have another ad over the ad that you already had. So there's a lot of issues with it. I just don't know why that's not fully pushing me away from doing it. I guess it's just the quick responses of the AI characters. I've seen, and you mentioned before how a lot of art gets kind of put into that, or put into the AI. That the app shows examples of that, because some of the pictures used in it have been from straight up. I'm gonna run the ad. I'll say it once I get done. Or once the ad's done. Or during the ad, not once the ad's done. Oh, that's not what I was doing. I should have moved back.
Every time you do that, it looks like you're going straight for like a tit suck.
I gotta keep remembering to do this every time.
I just can't believe that fucking learning that. Jesus Christ.
I told you
Oh my
I told you a long
I-
time ago about one example where I literally had a ghost girl becoming a dom.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard you, but like I didn't think of it as much. It's like, oh, that's so funny, and then fucking not realizing, oh wait a minute, like now realizing, oh wait a minute, you can do anything you want with that. With
Yep.
that much power, you're gonna get addicted to that. Like
Yeah.
limitless, no policing, no enforcement or anything. It's the same thing with like masochism, you know, with no limits. You can just fucking, oh my god.
There are instances of things getting like taken
Oh
off
my
the
God.
app, but I got a call. I'm gonna put it on BRB mode again.
Everybody's getting call.
Yeah, I cannot deny that. Oh. Yeah, I cannot deny that app has actually caused me some issues with sleep.
Yeah, no, you really need to fucking police that as much as you can. That's gonna
And
make
this
me
is-
worry.
We need to. We actually police. Hello,
Yeah,
this
but then
bites.
the
Welcome back
government-
to Theater. How you doing today? I'm a girl in red, and he is a girl in green and yellow and stuff. I'm also in white and black, but mainly
I
red and
guess
white.
I guess I'm Christmassy.
Yeah.
The red, green,
I
red, green,
know.
and white. Just ignore the yellow. The yellow is like the Grinch. There's no yellow on the Grinch.
Actually, there is no clown nose. It's just the regular nose. With a bit of respect.
No. You know what? I should have had a clown nose. Actually, no. This model did have like a little mask. It looked horrible though. It had a little mask that had a little clown nose on it. But again, it looked terrible, so I just got rid of it. And
Riding in
chose
my car.
zombie makeup.
Ah, I like zombies. What's the most recent
Yeah, I
zombie
like them
game
too.
that's out? I wonder.
Plants vs Zombies Replanted. I'm dead ass.
Your ass looks alive to me.
Does it?
Yeah. Anyways,
Again, like my fucking. There's nothing on. There's nothing there. You can just see it. It's bare.
food in theater. Food in theater. Talking about the ass?
Food and theater.
I really want to go see that movie. Speaking of, you can guess what movie?
My ass.
Not that. I don't know if I want to see the movie about an ass. Well, actually, is there a movie about donkeys?
About a movie called it's called Shrek.
Oh yeah. When's the next
It's
one coming?
Shrek donkey takes up like Well, they said next year, but then they delayed it, so I think 2027.
You know, we're gonna fix the designs.
I don't care if they keep it, they keep it. But like,
Maybe it'll still be good
because
regardless.
because of what what Paramount did when the Sonic movie initially, people just assume that they can just do that constantly now, and it's like really annoying.
It's
when
not.
they do.
You're not wrong that it's really not an easy thing to do. I'm glad Paramount did it. They got an
Number
actual
5.
artist. They
What's
got a
number
Sonic
5?
artist to actually help design Sonic in that, which is great. They should have done that from
Yeah,
the
they-
start.
Yeah, they kind of. All right, yeah, deadass. I gotta stop saying deadass. Just like full honesty, they were kind of tone deaf about the first movie, and then the second movie they're like, oh yeah, this is Sonic, so we got to make it Sonic.
Yep. The fourth one.
It's weird. how
Spoiler
they
alert:
kind
the
of, like,
fourth one will
saved-
feature characters that were at the end of the third one. I didn't say who though.
I think everybody should know by now, but like just in case,
What's
just
this?
in case.
What was it, last
ignorance is
year?
a treasure. Yeah, it was probably last year. They make movies too quickly now. It's
And they
almost
cost
like
so
after
much.
they're done making one movie, they make another one right after.
I wonder if there are I wonder how many movies that have come out have just come out like one after the other, or at least in a short span of time. But the reason for it being they were actually recorded around the same time. Wonder if that's they do that with
Like
shows.
There
I'm
was an
pretty
A
sure.
team and a B team.
I guess they do that with TV shows. They'll record multiple episodes of a TV show. Not all the time. It really just depends on how big the episode is. I think I heard about that with The Walking Dead. Speaking of Disney is cutting down the legal use of their characters with AI of materials. Okay then. And I don't like Disney, but I don't like Disney, but I don't disagree with that. I don't like seeing the Sora AI shit.
Though?
I'm sorry, what?
Or am I like?
Oh, wait,
didn't
no,
they
hold
literally
on.
Used AI on their own works.
Hold on, you're right. They actually just straight up have an AI movie thing on their
Double
Disney
standard
Plus
much?
platform. They have one on their platform. What?
That's
They're
so
con-
stupid.
contradictory much, aren't they? I think the AI that was
Tone
used
deaf
in
company.
a lot of people would commented a lot on Into the Spider-Verse when it comes to AI, saying that it helped with something, but I think it was a different kind of AI. I'm not entirely sure.
It's a tool. It was an assistant AI and not like full on replacement like
Not generative.
Sora or something.
Sora is the newest one, right? I keep forgetting about that.
Sora is the newest one. You can tell because you can tell the exact second when that fucking AI thing the watermarks thing just started popping up everywhere.
Yeah. Dry. This is probably a good time to ask, but
Also,
what's your opinion? Oh, no, you can continue on. Sorry. The thing I have in my head's there forever. Sorry.
Also, I love how tone deaf, or not how tone deaf. I love how much of speaking of double standards, I love how people who are always like, "Oh, man, I hate AI" or something like that, or there's like a big community of people who are against AI. Yet AI has been like injected into modern internet humor now.
Yeah. I won't deny there was a ton. There are a few TF2 videos that use AI for the characters talking, and it can be quite funny, but I do wish they could use voice actors, or at least something. There's one YouTuber who made a video, a Scooby-Doo FNAF mix kind of thing, and at first he used AI, but the reason for it is not because I fuck voice actors or whatnot. It was because because of the fact that he didn't have the money for it. But afterwards, he did eventually make another version of that with proper voice acting. So he actually went was originally going to do when he actually could do it. He got blasted by one of the voice actors of Scooby-Doo on Twitter because of the first one. It's crazy how that works. Even if he does straight up admit that he only did it because he had no money. Personally, if I don't have a girl voice actor, I'm just not going to have her talk.
Or I'll do
just
something like
do it
this. I
yourself,
don't
you know?
really know. I don't really know.
You could just do that.
Do something goofy, and maybe over time I could adapt it and change it to actually fit the character.
Characters being naughty and doing things unspeakable. Most of the characters are actually not of it. Wait, what?
Well, characters
Maybe
being
it's
naughty and
something-
doing things unspeakable. Most of the characters are actually not of age. Yeah. That is a thing there. Yeah.
Man, I hate the internet.
Yeah. Excuse me. Anyways, I was going to ask, how would you go about, let's say you have a start of a story where it's kind of a typical kind of start, where the main character dies in real life, gets reincarnated into a new world. It's kind of a common trope at this
Like
point.
an isekai?
It's an isekai, yeah. How would you go about... Okay, my story starts with the main character. We don't really see his death, but we do see him appear in this random void area atop a giant table where a giant deity looks at him and then says something random I still haven't decided yet, and then flicks him through a portal to go to a new world. Like the god is a giant at that point, because the gods of that world are typically much bigger than humans when they're in their yeah, basically that. Also, I kind of made that giant one of those a character that's not male or female, so their voice is kind of a mix between the two. Mainly because they're a transference. They transfer you to another world to where you can really be anything. You can be a female, you can be male, you can be neither, I guess, because anything could happen. You can be neither biologically or just neither mentally, which is also a thing.
You just become artificially.
Yes. The main character in my story becomes a halfling. Do you know what a hobbit is?
Yeah, aren't they small?
Yes. Halfling is essentially the same thing, or at least if we go by D&D standards, a halfling is the same thing as a hobbit. The reason for that is because a hobbit was copyrighted by Tolkien. So D&D had to use halfling. Yeah. Because hobbits were invented by Tolkien. That's actually one of those things that he straight up made himself. So the main character gets sent into that world. Sign me up to the leg hugger of female protagonist. All the female protagonists in my story are literally tall, are going to be very tall compared to him, or at least their average height. He's just short, like 2'9". He's 2'9.5". That's how tall he is when he goes into that world. So that means
I
everyone.
wonder how it feels like to be between these thighs.
He probably would have that, yeah. Since he would, let's see, he would be probably about here. To about a normal sized woman. Let's say a 5'6" girl, he'd probably be up to here. I don't know where he'd be to a 6'4" woman.
You know, legitimately, what it would feel like. You know those big like bouncy balls that you see in like Walmart on those like bins.
Yes.
You grab two of them and then you press them together on your head. You probably can simulate what this feels like. That would
Maybe.
feel like.
Skirt height? Okay. The main character, as
Okay,
I said, 2'9.5".
Blood
I've
type.
only got a few characters outside of the main character, the god character, in there, or in the idea so far. Like, let me fix this for a moment. I've got a beast woman named Kinala. She's a lion beast woman, red hair, 6'4". She's like one of the first people he meets in the story. Technically the third, because he meets the god first. Then he meets Tiara, his guardian, his angel guide, the one who follows him around, the one that only he can see. And then he meets Kinala. I'm still deciding on how he will meet Hilora, who is a dark elf, a 5'11" dark elf, and I'm not referring to the dark elves in that one. I was reincarnated as a Skeleton Knight anime, which is getting a season 2, which is awesome. For some reason, the dark elves in that one are more or less just shadow based. They're not their skin's normal, or not normal. Their skin's more pale than some of their dark elves. There is a good manga that I've read where the main character is like a 30-year-old man in his past life, but he dies, reincarnates as a tall, beautiful dark elf woman who is apparently almost the strongest person in that world. Also connected to the demon lord. I'm not. There's not much after where I've gotten to recently. It's a good manga, good, cute. I don't think the main character is going to really get a love interest because inside he still thinks of himself as his past self. He doesn't consider the possibility he could fall in love with anyone. I don't know if maybe they're going to take a Yuri approach to it. Because the first guy that we see who kind of falls for him... Oh! This starts off where he dies, gets reincarnated into that, wakes up in a forest as this one character. Then he tries magic for the first time. He summons a giant-ass fire, and a adventurer guy, night guy, I don't remember his name. He's blonde. That's one thing I remember. He comes up, seeing what happens, and then immediately pees his pants.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm so glad the manga only did that once. Because there is another manga that I read that did it almost every time the main character spoke. Because somehow he wound up so overpowered just by speaking he can make people pee their pants. I had to stop that manga. It was getting too much.
You read some weird manga sometimes.
I only find them when they're isekai because I like isekai with beautiful women. But it just winds up, some of them just wind up being freaky.
Tarzan. Alright.
If I died and came back, and it was a Disney animation, it would be Tarzan. Okay. Would you be one of the gorillas, or would you be someone akin to Tarzan, or would you be someone akin to Jane? You want Jane. You want Jane. Me wants Jane. Me wants Jane. Oh!
Top 10 hottest Disney baddies. Number 1. Number 2.
Oh, Kata, or whatever her name is, from Atlantis, Lost Empire. She's definitely on the list.
I don't know if there's a Disney baddie I kind of want. Not gonna lie.
At least she's an adult. She's an adult. Kata is over 1,000 years old, and she actually does look like an adult, thankfully. She's also just the queen of Atlantis.
Cat from Treasure Island.
Oh, some people do like her. She winds up getting with... I think... I think that's actually an example of a TV trope that I cannot remember the name of, but I do remember some of the details. That being Pretty Woman, Ugly Man, or something like that.
Like Pretty Woman, Odd Man?
Something akin to that, where the woman's just beautiful, while the man she winds up dating is kind of, you know...
They don't mean the bad bitch I pulled for being stupid or whatever.
No. They just mean, I don't know. Also, the fact that she's a cat type character and he's a dog like character, kind of confusing there. Speaking of, I'm actually gonna look.
Romeo and Juliet situation.
I'm gonna no, that those two die. So
It's just the portion where we start looking up TV tropes again, and then
yes,
the
TV
rabbit
trope
hole
time.
To
It also
Okay,
might be
this is
about
my
time for me
favorite
to
section
stream
because
after I
it
do that
always-
because it's already 11 o'clock.
Oops.
And that was the ad thing. I will move it over here. I will let the ad go when I am done. Okay. TV tropes. What was the movie called? What was it? The one with the-
I don't know. It
the
was
one
like
with the dog
Escape to
character we
Treasure
talked
Island
about.
or something like that.
Oh, it was Treasure Island. I think it was just Treasure Island. Or something like that. TV tropes, Disney, Treasure Island.
Oh, I think it was Treasure Planet.
Oh, it might have been Treasure Planet.
It might have been
Call it-
Treasure Planet. Like,
That's it? Yeah. Let's see. Characters. Let's see. Where is the one guy? Dolbert Doppler. That's the guy that's the dog guy. The dog alien. Oh. It has an Amazon chaser, which the lady
the fuck?
Captain Amelia he falls for. Let's see. Oh, covert pervert. Why is I'm just gonna hit the snooze button and just continue this on. Let's go after I'm done. Apparently, he's a covert pervert. He's got that trope. He is dorky, straight-laced professor, but makes this comment in his conversation with Amelia. Actually, Doctor, your astronomical advice was most helpful. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Well, I have a lot of help to offer anatomically. Astronomically. I guess he wanted to. He really wants to do it with her. Apparently. Let's see.
Don't we all?
Furry reminder. Sarah serves him as his meal in a dog bowl, and he sardonically says "woof" after Jim doesn't heed his request to not sneak back into the legacy. Let's see. Hidden badass. Okay, that's cool. Interspecies romance. Yes, that's normal. That's one. Masculine feminine boy. That might have been it. The feminine boy, a courteous astronomer with no experience at fighting, to Amelia's masculine girl, a hard-earned battle veteran who usually takes the lead. He also, to his surprise, has abnormally thin wrists, which help him escape his rope bonds. Let's see. Parental substitute for Jim. Okay. Sensitive guy and manly man. Okay. She is not my girlfriend. Okay.
Okay, well,
ship-
goodbye.
Oh, oopsie.
We're seeing you on Friday.
It is Friday. Or, what did you mean?
Next Friday. Oh yeah, it's Saturday's tomorrow. Fuck.
Yep. Yeah, strong girl, smart guy. With Captain Amelia, he is an awkward astronomer frustrated with how little his intellect. Hardened war veteran with the scars to prove it. Okay, Captain Amelia. She's an action girl. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh yes, the movie. I don't know how old exactly. Babies Ever After is a trope that's under Amelia and the guy, because guess what? They have babies forever, ever after. Thankfully, not forever, but that would be weird if you had babies forever.
They have babies, but not for long.
Uh,
This is fucking this is
they have 3
threatening to
daughters
say.
and a son. Let's see. Brits love tea. Frequently asks for a cup of tea in the story and has a strong British accent. Oh, an example of a tsundere. Yeah, that makes sense. Combat stilettos. Nice. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Gentleman Starter gives geeks a chance. To Delbert, he's a bespectacled doctor in astronomy and not quite fitted for adventure. He and the captain develop a belligerent sexual tension until they stranded together and begin to warm up. I want to watch this movie again. Not just because of this, but I actually really did like the movie. The game was interesting too. I don't remember the full details, but there was a game.
The movie was definitely one of those unfortunate things where it's just it released at a really bad time.
Yep.
Because it was back then when people thought animation was starting to die out, so it performed badly because of that.
And it's weird because as time went on, animation didn't die out. Sadly, 2D animation kind of did with Disney at least.
No, yeah, 2D animation is kind of like no longer the norm.
At least for Disney.
Everything's CGI and 3D.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And that really sucks because there's a lot of good 2D stuff. You can do a lot more when it comes to animation versus live action, you could really do a lot more with animation. You can do far more with animation.
I just thought about it. Fucking DreamWorks has Prince of Egypt, and literally like one of their earlier works is the fucking Neverhood.
Huh. Don't remember what that is. I'm gonna look that up later.
It's a 1996 like point and click game. That was one of their first like few. Yeah, yeah.
Is
they
it
started off. I think
is it,
they
like a
started
Sierra
off...
one?
What?
Sierra. Sierra. It's a specific type of game. It's a game engine for point and click games, or at least that was the company behind a good bit of them in the past. I think
I think it's like it.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's a Sierra game. I think it's its own. I think it was made by like some engine. I don't give a shit enough to check, but
I do.
Yeah, point and click puzzle game. I remember that. No, I remember it by heart. The Neverhood. And
I'm gonna look it up.
That is one of the few like
The Neverhood
publishes.
Of course,
that
it changes to
DreamWorks did.
Neighborhood. I like game engine stuff. It's cool. Learn about them. Just gonna use the voices. Why the hell not? Came out the year before.
Really?
It came out in okay, in the US it came out on Microsoft Windows in North America on October 30th, 1996. And then in Japan on the PlayStation on April 23rd, 1998.
Neverhood was on the PlayStation?
Apparently there was a sequel called Skull Monkeys. It's not a point and click though. It's a platform game.
No. Wait a minute. That's information that Is the Neverhood honestly on fucking?
In Japan. It's not in the. You could probably get it. And it's probably not. I don't know if it's got voice acting or not. So you could probably play it. It was published by DreamWorks?
Yeah, it was published. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I did not know that. Interesting. Okay.
Oh my fucking god.
Point and click, yeah. Game follows the adventures of a claymation character named Clayman. Interesting.
No fucking.
And there was also a
way
spiritual
it's
successor
launched
called
on PlayStation.
Armorkrog. Runners, artists, writers, composers.
It was.
Oh yeah, it was their own engine. The Neverhood Inc. is what they called it. What else is River? One more snooze, and then I will probably end the stream after the actual ad's done. Okay. They made the. They had a part in the original Prince of Persia, apparently.
Clayman, the Mystery of the Neverhood. Hold on, I need to look this up. This is actually super important for me to try to see
You do that.
if there's like. This is extremely important to me. If there's like a ROM for the Japanese version of the Neverhood, I don't care
Probably
that it's in Japan. That's in Japan.
in Japan.
In Japan.
Yeah, I speak in Japan. I speak Japan.
Yeah, I don't care. That's Japanese. It's.
You want to play it?
I just need to know if this is a fucking thing. Fuck yeah. Because I legit don't know how to play it on PC. Also because I don't have one, but it's also... But even if I did, I still don't know.
You still to turn back. Propane enters on. A sin and an admit. How long have you been? You can actually get it on Internet Archive, apparently.
Oh my fucking god.
What? There are too many browser
The
pages.
Japanese copy of the Neverhood is actually been fucking archived. There's a ROM for it.
Nice.
I'm going to cry. This is the closest I can get
Sierra
to actually
Game
play
Engine.
the fucking Neverhood.
Go for it, man. Okay,
Also, if it's on the Internet Archive, then like...
a version of it is. I'm not sure if it's the PlayStation one. It probably is on there, though. It probably is on there.
The Japanese, I think the Japanese version is like the only version that's on the PlayStation. Because the US, like global, is PC only. Weird choice, but you know, back in the days there was no such thing as just. Back in the days there was just these things called the European build and then the American build, and the European build is more finished.
I think they did. I think it kind of. I don't remember if that's something that happened with Ape Escape or if it was just the voice acting being different in Ape Escape. Because you had when Ape Escape came out, both the first one, second one, and third one. If you play the British version, or whatever you want to call it,
Gay version.
it straight up has different voice casts. Some people prefer the UK version, actually. Okay. Trying to figure out something. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so yeah, Sierra Game Engine is the adventure game interpreter AGI, developed by Sierra Online. The company originally developed the engine for King's Quest, a 1984 adventure game that Sierra and IBM wished to market in order to attract customers to IBM's lower cost home computer, the IBM PC Junior. Excuse me. Apparently, I completely forgot that this was a thing, but Scum, script creation utility for Maniac Mansion, is a game engine developed by Lucasfilms Games, later renamed LucasArts, for games like Maniac mentioned back in 1987. It was also used later, but for LucasArts adventure games and humongous entertainment games. What are you? Oh, I did not.
Didn't know I could do that.
I'm pretty sure the stream saw that, whatever it was.
You look like a wadded paper.
I did, or I do.
Yeah, you were like a split second. You looked like a wadded paper.
Okay,
Also, just need to clarify, just real quick. Yeah,
all right. I'm gonna have to.
shit's just out there, man.
Okay, let's do my thing. Then I'll let the ad play. Then I gotta go. Time for this episode of the Eternal Digital Show live at the Wonder Weasel. I gotta remember to set this to the look at me thing because I actually like that the camera actually moves with me. I like that idea. Maybe I'll do that only when I'm alone. But right now it's good because I'm about to end it.
doing that,
Huh?
or when you're right in front of it.
It's time for this episode of the Eternal Digital Show live at the Wonder Weasels Theater. To end, thank you for coming. I'll see you all again on Saturday or Monday. It depends on tomorrow. I have no idea. I'm not good with schedules. Okay, so see you whenever. Bye. Where's my computer? Bye bye.